Hello, this is Imelda Lane, and this is a review of Douglas MacArthur and his leadership style. Douglas MacArthur, born the son of General Arthur MacArthur Jr., graduated as the top student of his West Point class of 1903. At age 23, he was commissioned as a lieutenant and first served in combat during the Mexican Revolution. Before he was 38, he was made commander of the famed 42nd Army Division at the end of World War I. After World War I, MacArthur became superintendent of West Point and later military advisor to the Philippines. He is only one of 5 men to rise the rank of General of the Army and the only man to ever be Field Marshal of Philippine Army. This General and Medal of Honor winner is best known for his role in World War II and Korea, but along with W. Edward Deming was responsible for rebuilding Japan into manufacturing powerhouse. General Arthur MacArthur Jr., Medal of Honor winner and Civil War hero, clearly modeled the way for his son Douglas. In turn, Douglas MacArthur modeled the way for his peer and his troop. Not only did Douglas MacArthur have several nominations for the Medal of Honor, prior to receiving his own during World War II for his defense of the Philippines, he was also highly decorated hero with 7 Silver Star and 2 Distinguished Service Crosses. He modeled the way by repeatedly demonstrating the virtues of valor and bravery. After World War II, MacArthur would model the way to national economic prosperity by restructuring Japan's post-war economy. Today, MacArthur's model has been proposed as the only successful means to rebuild Afghanistan. There was no doubt that Douglas MacArthur was a visionary. MacArthur, a man of both competence and confidence, may be best known for sharing his vision of returning to liberate the Philippines when he said, "I will return." But MacArthur also created a shared vision for the reconstruction of Japan as well as waging war in Korea. Additionally, MacArthur inspired a change in post-military service for top military brass. Instead of fading away, MacArthur stated that top military officers will find celebrity in the form of book deals, speaking tours, political offices, corporate executive positions, and as commendators. Today, military members and society have embraced MacArthur's vision. Not only do former military find celebrity in politics, they find themselves in top positions of corporations like Boeing and Anheuser-Busch, Cisco, Veritas, and NBC, not to mention a host of other Fortune 500 companies. MacArthur himself became chairman of Remington Rand, creator of the UNIVAC line of mainframe computers. MacArthur was a rebel in the best seas of the world. He routinely challenged the process by abandoning traditional ways of thinking as well as throwing away obsolete system. This was a key part of his personality. In World War I, he went so far as to create and wear his own uniform, which flew in the face of military tradition. During World War II and Korea, he disregarded orders from Washington politicians too far removed to understand the situation and instead trusted to his own local leadership. Not only did this avoid disaster, it often led to great success because of MacArthur's campaign to reclaim the Philippines, and Japanese Navy was all but destroyed and Japan was cut off from their Indonesian oil supplies. This would not have happened had to follow Washington directives. This changed the Navy forever, essentially removing all other navies from the States, leaving the United States military free to go where it pleases to this very day. MacArthur also challenged traditional warfare and created a light, mobile fighting force capable of hit-and-run attacks. This had amazing success with fewer casualties. MacArthur's strategies were also designed to leave the Philippines out of the war as much as possible. This means on multiple occasions he disregarded orders during the Korean War. MacArthur continued to challenge the process by studying and ambiguous landing on Incheon and subsequently bumping the Halo Bridge leading China. MacArthur's success and open criticism made Washington uneasy. He was removed from command by President Truman in 1951. Douglas MacArthur was a de facto dictator of Japan following defeat of the Japanese in World War II. He used his power to rebuild Japan into an economic powerhouse by breaking apart Japan's economic and social structure. This allowed both creativity and ownership to grow. MacArthur encouraged trade unions and helped broaden the distribution of wealth. Through MacArthur's action, employees in Japan gained a greater say into manufacturing process and gained increased job security. MacArthur also brought in trusted advisors like W. Edwards Deming and Joseph Dodge, who helped MacArthur restructure manufacturing and finance in Japan. Because of MacArthur, brands like Sony, Honda, Toyota, and Panasonic became new corporations that made Japanese products a global sensation. Douglas MacArthur is the key individual for reintroducing, repurposing the Purple Heart Medal. Originally created by George Washington as a way of recognizing meritorious service, the Purple Heart, originally known as the Badge of Merit, became the medal to recognize men or women wounded or killed in combat. Originally an Army medal, its use was expanded to include Navy and Marines. By tying this medal to George Washington, MacArthur created a patriotic inspiration that invokes reverence for the sacrifice made by our wounded. As MacArthur said, it is the only decoration which is completely intrinsic and does not depend upon approval or favor by anyone. It goes only to those who are wounded in battle. Enemy action alone determined its award. MacArthur received 2 of his own medals. If you would like to know more, please refer the following references. Thank you.